Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3. We are of course playing as Canada, and of course we are trying to make the entire population religious for that sweet, sweet religious achievement. We're going to go for 6 likes today, so smash that like button as hard as you can, and let's get started. Let's get into what's going on. Okay, so at the end of last episode, we sort of saw a little bit of an increase in the threat levels from the Freedom Army, so that's a little bit of a problem for us. Liberals ain't too keen on us. We need to introduce some liberal policies that make the liberals very, very happy indeed. And we were going to do something, weren't we? Yeah, we were going to legalize all drugs. In fact, we can't actually, but we will. We will when we can. Legal drug consumption will go through the roof. And crime will also increase by a substantial amount, but organized crime will decrease as well. So that's sort of what we're aiming for. If we can actually survive the turn, I mean, if we can't, then geez, this series is over. So yeah, that's the situation at the moment. We also need to improve the environment. So we only have 4 political capital to spend, because if we want to spend 27 raising or legalizing more drugs next turn, we're going to have to only spend 4 political no, not 4 political capital. I'm speaking out my ass now. 14 political capital. That's how much political capital we've got to spend. So let's go. In fact, do we have 4 political capital to spend? Is it 20 next turn? Yeah, so we have 14 political capital to spend. That's fine. We'll go and see what we can actually do with that. Childcare provision would be good, but I don't think we can really afford to do it. Maternity leave, I think we actually are going to introduce, and this is because the liberals aren't going to like it. Goodness sake, it's going to reduce our productivity. That's annoying. That's really, really annoying. That's annoying. We should not have implemented that. Because we just can't. We just can't have that. Let's go to the next turn. If we don't get killed, then I'm going to be surprised. High productivity has ended. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Cyber warfare. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, goodness me. That's a bit ridiculous. That's the immigration scandal is also not very helpful at all. Maternity leave, that's a little bit of a problem for us. Let's check out the Liberals. Let's check out their membership is continuing to go down. Their happiness is continuing to go up. So hopefully we should see a reduction in the threat assessment. But we're not seeing a reduction in the threat assessment. So we're going to go and have to legalize all the drugs. Yep, that's what we're going to go and do. We're going to legalize all the drugs and hope that it reduces organized crime. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much our plan. Alcohol abuse is on route to ending. Obesity is still a little bit of a problem for us. Food price is going up. Why is it going up? Because of the water shortage. Okay, how do we get rid of the water shortage? Well, we introduce policies that reduce the water shortage, and we can do that. And we probably will. However, the environment sort of needs to get its act together and get on top of things. So that's what we're sort of relying on at the moment. Also, cyber warfare. What the heck is all that about? It's reducing our GDP by 19%. Holy hell! Holy macaroni! Holy macaroni. We actually might need to bump up military spending, and that will upset liberals to no end. So I'd rather not do that. Let's go to the next turn. If we don't get killed, then I'm surprised. Race riots? What the heck? Race riots? Jeez. Wow. Okay. This is crazy. This is seriously. This is challenging. What on earth? Immigration is at its absolute max. Immigration is very, very, very high. We need to get immigration under control, clearly. Otherwise, just what are we gonna do? Border controls. Oh, but of course we can't scale back immigration, because otherwise the liberals will not like us. So we're really in a very tight corner here. I think we need to just sort of let everything run its course. It's going to reduce GDP. It's going to reduce immigration. I think we've sort of got to just stick it out. Why is alcohol abuse? This alcohol tax, we're almost maxed out on this. Why is Why is this still continuing to... Alcohol law? Can we change alcohol law? Oh, we could actually reduce that. We could lower it, and that would bump up. That actually wouldn't be too much. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And make the Liberals a lot more happy with us. And then we could really focus on going hard to the religious on the religious policies that you know. If we go hard on making the Liberals happy, then we can go hard on converting everybody to become a religious person, which would be awesome. Our intelligence services are pretty much useless. Yep. Pretty much useless, as our well, I did not mean to click on that. As our threat assessment indicates, security effectiveness, useless. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Nothing we can really do about that. We need policies that are good for the environment. Let's think about this. Policies that are good for the environment. Hybrid cars initiative. Let's do that. Let's fund that. The environment is going to boost the environment. Environmentalists, it's going to boost car use a little bit. That's not too much of an issue. And we can hopefully introduce policies next turn that are happy. Do not send the troops. Do not send the troops. We're not going to send the troops because we need the Liberals to be on our side. Cyber warfare, I don't really know how that developed. Just a result of high GDP, high technology, stuff like that, I'd presume. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever. I am so worried that we're going to get either killed or our country is just going to dissolve into a pot of bad luck. Because we're really mismanaging the country. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, patriots and capitalists. I would imagine the patriots are rather annoyed at you at the moment. Yes, yes they are. Patriots aren't too keen on a lot of things. Well, wow. And not to mention the entire country is now like addicted to drugs. So that's a little bit of a problem for us. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Police force. The police are not fully funded, actually. They should be. They should be very fully funded. But I don't think that's going to change much, to be honest. It's going to reduce unemployment by a tiny little squidge, but that's about it. What else? Liberals actually quite like us now. This threat assessment should be going down. This membership should be going down as well. The Patriot Party is starting to become a little bit of a problem. So what can we actually do? Foreign investor tax breaks. This does boost our GDP by a little bit. So we are actually going to keep this here. Well, health is presumably at rock bottom. Yeah, health has gone down a lot in the last couple of days. On the last couple of days, what am I on about? The last couple of turns. That's what I mean. Public smoking ban. We're going to ban public smoking. We probably shouldn't have because liberals won't be too keen on that. Hey ho, it doesn't really matter. Parents do not like us. Motorists do not like us. I don't care if motorists don't like us. I'll be honest. I do not care. We were going to do this a long time ago, actually. We were going to increase petrol tax a long time ago. I think we should probably do that, and that'll cut, car usage by like 30%, which will help the environment a lot. So, if we have 36 political capital anytime soon, which we won't have next turn, no, we won't, but, I don't even know what I'm talking about. When we have the appropriate political capital, we will, hopefully, manage to up the petrol tax. Ghettos. What is this all about? This is not good. This is not good at all. Liberals will start to not like us again. Come on. Liberals, no. Their membership is decreasing, though, so that is good. That is good. Racial tension is down. Yeah, but I would like to get rid of this, actually. If we could get rid of this policy, then that would be really great, but we can't, so that's unfortunate. Superheroes decrease crime and violent crime, even though they're both... looks like they're both increasing to me. Unemployment is up, GDP is up. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that liberals aren't too happy about. We sort of need to get our law and order section under control. That's pretty important for us. Race riots are pretty much through the roof. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Law and order policies. We need to sort of introduce law and order policies that people are happy with. Um, there's not that much, to be honest, that people would be okay with. Needle exchange program. I think that's probably a good one to do. Compulsory church attendance. I would like to introduce that, but I think maybe not. There's not a lot of crime policies that liberals are actually hugely in favor of. Needle exchange program, I would imagine that they probably are. So we'll implement that. That's only going to be 4% though, so that's not a great deal of actual difference that that's making. Making liberals happy, that is. Okay, so principally, all of our pollution's ending next turn. That's good. That's something good at least. And water shortage, that looks like it's going to be ending next turn as well. So that is rather nice. We need to improve health. Health is probably a pretty big thing. We also need to make our streets safer. That's also relatively important. Jury trial, let's bump that up. Heck yeah! I did not realize that that liberals were so keen on jury trials, but they are. So hopefully we'll see liberals becoming very, very happy with us in the next couple of turns. That's what we're after. Water shortage has ended. Pollution has ended. Both of those are very, very important that we get rid of them. Housing expansion, we are going to relax planning expansion because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we do still... Well, I thought we had a homelessness crisis. Turns out we don't. That's awesome. I'm glad it's not happening. Cyber warfare looks like it's decreasing just by itself. I have no idea why it is, but hey-ho, it is. I'd presume that's from the decrease in GDP, but I'm not entirely sure, so let's just leave it and let it be. Alcohol abuse. Well, wow. Yeah, alcohol abuse is on the way up. Legal drug consumption is increasing as well because we obviously relaxed the restrictions on it to make the liberals happy. The Freedom League. Why is this still such an issue? I swear, like, we're doing everything to make liberals happy. The liberals aren't even the most unhappy group. I mean, patriots are super, super annoyed. Like, what the heck is that about? Goodness sake. Organized crime should be coming down. It should be coming down, like, a lot. Perhaps we could scale this back. That would probably be a pretty good idea. Although, I don't think we're going to go for that. I think we're going to try and save up our political capital to actually increase the petrol tax. That's the plan, anyway. Although... We do have a lot of problems. How do we get rid of racial tension? Race Discrimination Act, can we fully fund that? Yeah, I suppose we can, but that's not going to do much. It's not going to do much at all. And besides, it increases the liberal membership, which is also very, very, controversial. We don't really want to do that. Well, there's a lot of stuff that we can't really do because otherwise liberals will get happy with us, or liberals will either get annoyed with us or it'll increase their membership, both of which we're not too keen on. Anything here that we could probably introduce? Fuel efficiency standards, electric cars initiative. I think fuel efficiency standards would probably do well. Yeah, CO2 emissions down, car usage up a little bit. We don't really want to increase car usage, but that's not too much of an issue. Let's apply those changes and see if that's okay. Now, I know we do have a little bit of extra political capital to spend, but, we're just going to leave it, and we're just going to go to the next turn, and hopefully not get killed, as I say. We're going to agree to the quotas. In fact, no, we're not. We're gonna reject the quotas so that we can reduce our unemployment further. Crime is doing all right, but it's not doing too badly. We should probably start taxing. We should probably start taxing drugs and stuff. Like that's probably a wise move. However, I think getting car usage down now is probably our priority. Although we can't because we need 36 political capital and we only have 34. That's great, so I guess we can't do that either. Fantastic, phenomenal. That's absolutely great. let's start taxing. Let's start taxing recreational drugs. I think that's good. Poor people won't like us. Youths won't like us. But we are gonna, take in 4.5 billion or 4.3 billion for pretty much doing very, very little actually. And all this time, we are actually paying off our debts. Now let's look at our expenditure. Where are our debt interest is at 3.01. Our debts are coming down slowly, but they are coming down steadily. They've come down by quite a lot, and we've got a very, very low interest rate now, which is very, very favorable for us, which is lovely actually. Still, this law and order section is proving to be a little bit of a problem. Let's reduce this. Let's scale this back. And liberals will still like us, and the religious people will hate us less, but organized crime isn't going to be nearly as much of a problem as it was. And also, gambling, yeah, it's not... That's no big deal. We'll leave it like that. I think we're probably going to call it there. We've had a sort of difficult episode because we're continually, struggling to find out what liberals actually don't hate, or actually won't increase their membership. So, by all means, smack that like button if you've enjoyed. And remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!